What's up? It's your boy Trucker Doc here with you guys. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about pay. What everybody wants to know, what all you rookies want to know, why y'all all joining Trucker Doc's channel to know the real, and all that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about the pay. So we're gonna put it like this: I've met a lot of drivers, in the 5 months that I've been driving, and they only run during a certain day, certain time of day. They only run during the morning, 9 a.m. they start. And me personally, when I run, I'm only staying in my sleeper 10 hours. It don't matter what time it is. Once my 10 hours is up, I'm up and I'm gone. How this affects your pay is, if you're only running at 9 a.m., you start your clock at 9 a.m., you drive at full 10 hours. You're shutting down at 7 p.m. When you shut down at 7 p.m., but you're not running till 9 a.m., you're losing out on 14 hours that you're sitting there. Now, you obviously have to do your 10-hour reset, so you're really losing out on 4 extra hours that you could have been running. In that 4 hours, you could potentially drive 200 to 250 miles. We're going to keep it simple for you guys. We're going to do 200 miles that you're missing out in that 4 hours. In that 4 hours every day for 7 days, that's 200 miles per day that you could be making money. That's an extra 1,400 miles per week. 1,400 miles per week, right? We're going to keep it, we're going to even knock it down. We're going to knock it down to 1,000 miles per week, right? So per month, that's 4,000 miles per month that you're missing out on potential revenue. Now, I'm not saying this is guaranteed revenue. This is potential revenue that you're missing out on. 4,000 miles per month. Now, you take 50 cents per mile, and I'm not saying that you rookies are going to be making 50 cents per mile, but let's just go ahead and go 50 cents per mile. You're making 50 cents per mile for 4,000 miles. That is $2,000 of potential money that you are losing out on. $2,000. Let's go ahead and we're going to count it out for you. $2,000 per month for 12 months. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, $24,000 of potential money that you're missing out on because you want to run at 9 a.m. and not staying in your sleeper. You're missing out on $24,000. All because you want to run at 9 a.m. When you break it down like that, you really think about something. I'm going to even give you guys an example. So let's say we have 2 separate drivers driving for the same company, running the same load, going to the same place, picking up at the same time, dropping at the same time, right? Your pickup is at, we'll go ahead and say your pickup's at 9 a.m., right? So you both start at 9 a.m., start with the full clock, boom, good. You both get loaded at the same time, you both leave at the same time. Let's say it takes an hour for them to load you and get on the road, right? Okay, so in that hour, you've already lost an hour, boom. So you both start driving, right? You run your 10 hours, he runs his 10 hours. The guy on the left, who's running 10 hours, who only likes to wait to drive at 9 a.m., he run his 10 hours, he's stopping at 8 p.m. He's going to stop at 8 p.m. because it took an hour, to unload. So he's stopping at 8 p.m. His 10 hours is up, boom. You stop at 8 p.m. too. Okay. Now, 8 p.m., how many hours is that? If he's only running at 9 a.m., you have to do a 10-hour reset. So at 8 p.m., that means at 6 a.m., your 10 hours is up. This guy's still in the sleeper. So he has to wait an additional 4 hours 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9. Additional 3 hours, my bad. An additional 3 hours in his sleeper because he only wants to start at 9 a.m. So you're already 3 hours ahead of him. That 3 hours ahead of him, that's 150 to 200 miles ahead of this guy that you're going. So you're already ahead of him. You're going to shut down. You're going to stay in your sleeper again. So that's 150 miles. We're going to knock it down. 100 miles, right? So that's 100 miles every day that your guy's on that load. Let's say you have 4 days to get it there. 600 miles. 4 days. You have 3 days to get 600 miles, right? You knock out 500 miles the first day. He knocks out 500 miles the first day. Boom. He's also going to, as well as only run at 9 a.m., he's going to wait until the last minute to get it there. So he's actually going to be sitting for an additional day and a half. While you call the shipper or the receiver, hey, can I drop early? Can you fit me in? They might say yes, they might say no. If they say no, call your company. Hey, can I T-call this load and get onto a different load? Company says, yeah, no problem. We have a load for you. They send you a load. You T-call the load or repower it, whatever your company decides to call it. Basically what that is you drop the load, another driver finishes the load while you go onto a different load. So you're automatically ahead of him onto your next load, making money while this guy is sitting in his sleeper right now, or just sitting in his truck waiting for his drop. Who do you think the planners are going to plan more? The guy that waits to the last minute, or the guy that's going to be early, drops early, or T-calls it to get on another load? Which one would you do? I know if I was a planner, I'm not going to plan this guy because this guy's waiting to the last minute. Anything can happen in that last minute. I'm going to plan this guy who's already early. You see how that works out? You open the door for more opportunities by only staying in your sleepers for 10 hours. I'm not saying that is guaranteed. I'm saying the potential is there. The potential of making an additional $24,000 per year. That's the potential. That's the difference between guy A, guy B. Guy B has the potential to make $24,000 extra. Guy A has the potential to lose $24,000 per year. So when I show my checks and you're wondering why my checks are so big and your checks are so low, look at how you're running. That's the best thing I can say is look at how you're running. If you're running shitty, your checks are going to be shitty. If you're running good and hard, your checks are going to be really nice. So there is money to be made in trucking. There's money to be made this year. There's money to be made all time. There's money to be made as a rookie. You just have to put in the work. You also have to know what you get paid for. Meaning, do you get paid for detention pay, layover pay? What do you have to do in order to get that pay? You need to know this if you're going to be a trucker. I have a video on my page. If you're wondering what truckers get paid for, there's a video on my page. What truckers get paid for. Watch the video. I explained a lot of what truckers get paid for. Know what you get paid for. Run hard. Put in the work and do it. Another thing you have to look out for is home time. Yes, you get home time. Most companies are for every 7 days out, you get a day off. That's good, fine and dandy, but you also have to think as a planner, if you have two drivers again, one's taking home time every 2 weeks, the other one's staying out every 6 weeks, who's going to get the better loads? Because guy A, he has to plan him home. So he can't give him good loads. Guy B, who's staying out for 6 weeks, get better loads. So that all comes in consideration. Yes, you get the home time. Yes, you're encouraged to take that home time. But at the same time, you have to know this is a business. And if you were running your business, who are you going to give the raise to? Are you going to give the raise to the guy who's always late, always go home, or you're going to give it to the guy who comes in early, always picking up overtime, always asking what else can he do. If I'm running my business, I'm giving it to the guy who's always showing up. That's just me. Now, I'm done with my little rant about the pay. I hope you guys found this video very informative. Go ahead, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to let you know when a new video is going. When you hit that notification bell, go ahead and hit select all to let you know when all of my videos are dropping. I definitely do want to appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for rocking with your boy. Trucker Doc is out.